Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the hours you are watching me. Today in the studio, I'm together with Alhaji Danjuma Abubakar Marafa, popularly known as Attraction, a seasoned politician who served as former commissioner, Nasarawa State Independent Electoral Commission, NASEC. Today, you are welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you very much.
Today's program is Politics Today. Politics Today is a program that we focus on politics in the grassroots. And as you all know, today I have a gigantic visitor in the studio where he is going to be elaborate about his decision to decamp from PDP to APC, where the session is going to be an interactive session where I'm going to be asking him some questions why he decamped from PDP to APC in this critical time. So you are welcome to the studio once again.
Thank you very much.
All right. Recently, it is no longer a rumor. You have joined APC. So what informed your decision to join APC in this critical time?
Alhamdulillah, our esteemed viewers, what has informed my defection without deviation is because of the laudable achievement of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule.
All right.
And his subsequent appointment of the most prudent Accountant General, who has strengthened the financial institution of Nasarawa State to the extent that I stand to be corrected that upon the inception of ASU as Governor of Nasarawa State, he has not borrowed a fadi from any institution.
All right.
Therefore, he is trying to make Nasarawa State stand on its own and on its feet.
All right.
And also, the decision of our amiable Governor of Nasarawa State, who has taken his time carefully to appoint our son, Dr. Emmanuel Akabe, as Deputy Governor, who has enjoyed the air of freedom since his appointment up till the continuity of the governor, which has never been experienced in the state by the predecessors or prevailing governors.
So these, among others, are the
other reasons
why you joined APC. It's a very good one. All right. Do you consider other political parties before you join APC in your decision?
Yes. Like I mentioned earlier on, I don't want to overcharge any of the subject matter you asked me upon, because it's more of interactive session. Interactive session. No party, no matter how big or small in Nasarawa State, can be neglected, because they all have their manifestos. And if you follow the manifesto is going to be people-oriented. But I found the APC as the most formidable and the most viable party for now, given the pilot of the ship, who is in the AA Sule. After going through their manifestos, I felt, I'm convinced with the manifesto to join the party.
All right. Your reason for defection is more related to the successes of the APC. I think that is the reason.
Yes.
All right. Let's also look at this. Do you anticipate any criticism or backlash from your former party after taking this decision?
Of course, as a human being, I must be deficient in one way or the other. At the course of my sojourn, political sojourn in PDP, I must have knowingly or unknowingly offended one or two persons in that party. But my favor in the party and my contribution in the party has overpowered my errors in the party. Hence, I think I'm not going to stop anybody from expressing his own opinion. Because everybody is entitled to his own opinion. And that freedom to express himself. And therefore, I cannot say I have not offended anybody, like I mentioned earlier on. Even if I did, I'm seeking for forgiveness. Because it's a new down now. We have taken a new down and a new project entirely.
Okay, it's a very good one because as a politician, you should have a forgiving mind and you should be ready for any form of criticism, which is normal in politics.
That is what
but
we
the
did.
good one, not a negative criticism that you enter into someone's personality,
That
which is
what-
very bad.
That is what we did.
All right. In what ways do you believe APC align more closely with your values and priority as a politician compared to PDP?
Well, in comparison, I may not want to go deep inside that one,
Yeah.
but I will not jettison your question completely.
Yeah.
Because, like I mentioned earlier on,
Yeah.
I am attracted and convinced by the manifesto and the doctrines and what we have seen physically exhibited by our amiable governor.
All right. I'm satisfied with this. All right. I have one very good question that I'm interested to ask, and many of my viewers would like me to ask you this question. I'm just preempting their mind. All right. Immediately after your defection into APC, you have aligned yourself, among others, who are calling on the Accountant General of the state to vie for the governorship of Nasarawa State. What can you share, or what are your reasons for the alignment with the Accountant General of the state?
This is, I think, the most important question that you asked, alongside other important questions. I want to tell you categorically, and my viewers categorically, that no matter how good, I'm going to be sentimental here, no matter how good this administration is, I am attracted by the qualities of Accountant General, and that was what I informed my defection.
All right.
To be more precise,
all right,
I defected to this party, the APC, because of Accountant General.
Okay.
Not because of him as a person, because of his own qualities and behavior politically. He is patient.
Well,
he is persevered.
Right.
He has sympathy. He has love for the electorate, for the people, giving his political antecedents, and his prudency in making sure he has stabilized the finance or the finances alongside his principal, the commissioner, and other directors in the ministry, unifying them to have a stable financial stability in Nasarawa state system.
All right. It's a very good one. Okay, for viewers, maybe they are interested maybe to know this for a long time. So I think you have expressed yourself in this regard. All right. Looking at the heterogeneous nature of Nasarawa State, and then there are a lot of speculation by some group that they are interested in indigenous governance. They want people to, anybody that want to contest for government should be part and parcel and indigenous of Nasarawa State. What is your perspective regarding this? Is that called for in the politics?
Yeah, well, distinguished viewers, I think in this regard, I will deviate a little bit and go theologically. Even before theology, that is religion. God, Almighty God, out of His wisdom, had it been He wanted everybody in Nasarawa State to become one tribe, He has the power, He has powers and authority to make it possible.
Exactly.
But because of political convenience, administrative convenience, He has decided to make us in tribes and decided to locate us in various locations and make us pass, distributed us sparsely. This man will have his own location, local government, development area, or what have you. And I think the wisdom in God doing that is because besides being Alpha and Omega, He is doing it because He don't want anybody to be shortchanging. The concept of indigenship properly, I think people have misconcepted it. Indigenship is something different. Prerequisite qualification to contest for election is something different.
All right.
But in this circumstance, we are calling on Bara de Nasarawa to come. But important to note is that up till now, he has not answered.
All right.
Because as somebody that we know very well, we dine together, he's our principal, we keep on asking him, why can't you respond to the clarion call of people of Nasarawa State? He said no.
All right.
If somebody gave you something and has a built confidence in you, gave you assignment, especially to mind the financial institution, his persistent prayers on daily basis when he takes his 5 daily prayers is that he is invocating to get God, praying to God that God should see him through in discharging this responsibility of accounting, giving proper accounting of the finances of Nasarawa State. But the popular call people are calling, he will consult with who is who in this state. If the atmosphere is conducive, which to us is very, very conducive, because given the prerequisite experience that he has, both legislative and executive, I think, and because of the mathematical arrangement, though zoning is not constitutional, but in every political party, it is the first step that people take. Look at this as our analogy or analysis. This state has been governed by the first democratically elected governor of Nasarawa State is Alhaji Abdullahi Adamu.
Yes.
Take it or leave it. At the time Abdullahi Adamu governed this state for 8 years. The people of the Western Zone have comparative advantage to withhold that power there. Call it finance, call it proximity to the FCT, call it what, they have that comparative advantage. But because politics is give and take, and the state belongs to all.
Exactly.
He has to pass this governorship to the Western Zone. And luckily enough, we in Doma local government to the Southern Zone,
which is
to the Southern Zone. And luckily enough for us, because of the competency of our governor, our own son, let Alhaji Aliyu Doma OON of blessed memory, this governor was in his favor. After serving for 4 years, it is our intention for him to have 8 years like the Western Zone have. But it has been truncated. But by who? By another illustrious son of the Southern Zone, a person of Senator Governor Tanko Almakura. And he has performed excellently. So now the person governing this state is Engineer AAC from the Northern Zone. I think for anybody to even say it's coming out, though I said it is not constitutional. Anybody who is vying among these people that shown their intention, they are all sorts of the soil, they are qualified, none among them that is, if he's given this opportunity, he cannot govern the state. But we are saying the most appropriate person is the Accountant General of the Nasarawa State, Right Honorable Ahmed Musa Muhammad, Bara de Nasarawa, and Dangaman and Gude, because if you allowed somebody from Southern Zone to contest, that means powers will remain here, if God so permit, for 20 years. While if you say it should be from the Northern Zone, power will stay there for 16 years, then I don't think we are being fair to the people of the Western Zone. These are part of the reason why we are clamoring for governorship being shifted or zoned to the Western Zone. I stand to be corrected. It is not our intention to prognose into internal democracy of the Western Zone, but we are saying the most appropriate person to govern the state is Accountant General.
So for me, as a journalist, you are more of your own interest, and the viewers also have their own interest, which is
their own views and
but it's all about people to open their horizon, to look around. Who are the credible leaders? Are they strategic? Whatsoever it is. All right, let's go to the last question now. As a seasoned politician, one-time commissioner, you have a versatile knowledge regarding local government election. And the local government election in Nasarawa State is forthcoming. Okay, what is your message to the electorate and the aspirants that are vying for chairmanship and the councillorship in the forthcoming election in Nasarawa State? What is your message?
My message to all our intending aspirants vying for chairmanship of local government, one is to pray for them for each free election. Number two, they should play the politics without bitterness. They should put the love for their electorate first in their minds before their own interests. They should take into cognizance of the pains and agony the country is facing and the people of the country are facing, which we have the ardent belief and it is our sincere hope that this administration of the APC-led administration, by special grace of God, the measures they have been taken now, we know with time, if we are patient enough, they said the patient doctor eat the fattest bone. We are sure they are going to take us to the promised land.
All right. What is your last message to the people of Nasarawa State entirely?
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the last message to the people, the good people of Nasarawa State, is first, persistent prayers on daily basis on the situation the country had find herself in. The skyrocketing nature of prices of goods and services, which is not restricted to Nasarawa State, neither Doma, where I hail from, or any other local government in Nasarawa State. It is a national issue. And that is why we are calling for national prayers, and persistently these prayers should be on so that God will bring solace and intervene.
We have come to the end of the program. I believe my visitor of today is an August visitor and is able to digest most of the questions given. Thank you for coming to the studio. Give us some like so that we'll be motivated to be creating videos and programs of this nature to educate you and enlighten you about politics. Thank you.